Hey there. So, if you are a church pastor or accountant and you need to keep track of your church's bookkeeping, this is a great spreadsheet for you to use. So, this has 3 tabs on it. This first one is the instructions tab. So, when you click on it, it will have the link to the YouTube video when it's done. The next one is going to be the annual dashboard, and I'll explain a little bit more about that in a minute. And then this one is the bookkeeping template. So everything from the bookkeeping template is going to feed into the dashboard so that you can see what your total tithes and offerings is and your total expenses is. So I'll go ahead and do an example for you here. I'm going to highlight this whole thing and hit the delete key. So when I put in the date, so say we put in February 6th, 2025, and hit enter, it's going to put that month in there for you. That's a formula, so leave that formula alone. That's going to help bring everything over to the dashboard. So say we're going to have a category, and if you wanted to, so we're going to have categories such as like the tithe and the offerings, something that's going to be coming in. And then we've got things that are going to be going out. So if we wanted to be careful to know like what categories we're using, you might want to have the same categories. So if you've got, adult ministry or children's ministry, if you've got supplies, if you've got things going out for missions. So I did some samples here so you can kind of see some things, but you choose your own categories. So let's just say that this is going to be supplies. And then say this is going to be, flyers for Sunday morning. And then we're going to pay through a card. And then we're not going to put this on the tithes and offerings, but they're going to put this on the expense one. So say the flyers cost me $24.95. And then this is going to be for, Easter service flyers. So then it's going to show you your expenses. All your expenses are going to be here. Everything that you've put down for the whole year is going to be added up. So if I scroll down and add up all of that stuff, it's going to show the sum on the bottom right here. And it's also going to show your total expenses here. So then this part is if you did have an offering. So if you had, say in, March, this was the weekly, so that this is just a special offering. Let's call this offering. So we're going to call this a special offering collection. And then this is going to be checks. And then say, you collected 124.25. And then this is, yearly special offering collection, whatever you want to call it. So once we did that, it's going to add into here. So if we made this $200, it's going to change that number. This right here is just going to show your annual budget. This doesn't do anything. You can type this in. So say your budget is $7,500. Just guessing. For small churches, I'm not sure. So you just put your budget in. This doesn't do anything. There's no formula that's going to go anywhere. This is just for you to just remember. So this is all the things coming in. This is everything going out. And then this is your surplus or deficit. So if you've got a surplus and say you've got offerings that come in and you made $2,000 in offerings, you got a surplus now. So now you have extra money in your budget to do whatever needs to be done. So that'll kind of help you to know where you are in budgeting. Okay, going into the dashboard, this is going to show at the very beginning what your total surplus or deficit is. So if we come back in here, everything that was in this surplus deficit is going to be showing here. So you can just see annually, where you are in numbers. Are you ahead or are you behind? This is going to show you your tithing, your offerings for the month. So everything that's in tithes and offerings, it's going to show you. If I click on this and put my mouse over the month, it's going to bring up something if there is something in that month. So it's going to like raise it or lower it as you have things. So you can kind of see, most of the tithes and offerings came in March because this was a special time. This is all going to show you also your monthly, basically your donations or your expenses, or if there's a surplus or deficit for that month. If you wanted to come in here and change, so say you get this and this is not 2025 anymore, 2027, we're going to double click in here. We're going to delete this and we're going to put it 2027, hit enter. And for some reason, this next one doesn't do two. So we're going to go into the February, hit 2027, and then it changes the rest of them. So that's the way, it's working. So that's essentially how this sheet works. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. If you wanted to change the colors, you could just hit the fill color button, and then change it to whatever color works for you for your church. And so you can, click all of these and then change it to aqua if that works better for you. But I hope this helps you. I do have some other sheets available. I do have like a church membership directory. I have like a weekly tithes and offerings sheet available also, where you can put in the name of the person. So you can track like which members are giving and all sorts of things like that. And then you can also put your giving into buckets. So if someone wanted to give, toward the building fund or the general fund, there's different buckets and you can kind of keep track of that. And then I have an individual member tithe tracker. And then next I'm working on a church budget. So that could help as well. So I hope this helps you. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm at savvyandthriving.com, and you guys have